Hello, and welcome to End of Life Planning, Getting Your Affairs in Order. This is Sarah, and these are Sarah's neighbors, Alfred and Rosemary. One day, Alfred died, and Sarah went over to pay her respects.
Dad just never talked about, dying, and my sister and I never pushed it. I guess we were all too uncomfortable to bring it up. The thing is, he didn't have his affairs in order. My sister and I have been going through his office, trying to find basic information. We don't know where his passwords are, so we can't unlock his phone or laptop. His files are not organized. We don't know the name of his bank or whether he even had a will. We are lost. It's so exhausting. We miss him so much, but we can't grieve because we are having to put his affairs in order without his help.
It took a long time for Alfred's loved ones to get his affairs sorted out. And then one day, Sarah's other neighbor, Rosemary, died.
Mom talked to us a lot about her end-of-life planning, so we knew what she wanted. She made a comprehensive list telling us where to find important things like passwords and login information, bank account information, credit card info, her insurance policies, the titles to her cars, and her will. She made sure we had the passcode to unlock her phone so we could call her friends and let them know of her passing. She set up a transfer on death deed and filed it with the county. This let her transfer ownership of her home to her designee. All I needed to do was take my ID and her death certificate to the county courthouse, and the deed to her home was signed over to me. She also made sure that at least one of us was named on each of her bank accounts as a direct beneficiaries, so we would have immediate access to her money to pay for her funeral costs. And she talked to us about all of this. That was so important. She had a living will, which meant we knew what her wishes were. She had written in advance directive, so we knew what kind of medical treatment she wanted and how important her quality of life was to her. She talked about her end-of-life plans often, so nothing came as a surprise to us. We knew what was important to her. We knew what she wanted. She made it so easy for us to deal with the legal side of her death because she knew that we would be dealing with the emotional side, grieving her passing. Her affairs were in order, and that was really the last gift she gave us.
Sarah was inspired. She had felt so sorry for Alfred's loved ones because of all the work and stress they had to deal with, on top of grieving for their loss. She knew she did not want her children to go through that. So Sarah got to work making her own end-of-life plans.
And Sarah, here's that transfer on death deed my mom used. You're going to need that notarized. This little document right here is the reason my mom's house didn't go into probate.
Sarah felt much better imagining her children dealing with her death. The last gift she could leave them was having her affairs in order. For more information, to help you get your affairs in order, contact the Funeral Consumers Alliance of Central Texas